What's going on, man? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? It is another Wednesday. We have another Wednesday, man, with friends, with one of my closest friends that I have had for a very long time. But before we get into it, man, make sure you go grab your friends, go grab your auntie, go grab your cousin, whoever it may be. Get your blanket, get up on the couch, and join us for a little while, man. We're gonna be here for a little while, but like I said, I got my boy Troy with me as always.
Yes, sir.
How you doing there, brother?
Blessed and highly favored.
Good. But man, hey, before I get into anything else, man, we have I don't know, y'all don't know him yet, but to me, man, you are a legend out here, brother. Like for real, man. You know, I'm gonna give you all your flowers, brother. My boy Lilo Jones, man. Lilo Jones, we like to introduce my boy Lilo Jones. Jones. Hey, man, like I said before, we are live on YouTube, IHAQ Media on YouTube. Please like and subscribe. We got it going across the bar on the bottom right now as we speak. Also, we have that link up. If you would like to come on and speak with us live so we can see you, you can see us see you, and we can speak right now while we're here because we have Lilo Jones here, man, who is, I want to use the right word for what you do, man.
Urban farmer.
There you go. Yeah. My guy's a real deal urban farmer, man. And I've been getting down with Lilo, man, for about 4 or 5 years now. We've been about 4 years.
Talking about at the farm?
Yeah, down at the farm.
Yeah, this is like the 5th year.
Yeah, man. Yeah. So I say that to say, man, I know there's a lot of people out there that have their own gardens at home that want to start their own gardens or has questions about, you know what, man, I want to start growing tomatoes, but I don't know what to get. You know what I mean? You know, people be having questions like that and you never know. You know what I mean? So if y'all have questions like that, why we have them here, man, because I ain't going to lie, we are blessed to have Lilo here tonight, man. I try to get him on here all the time, but he be busy at the farm and doing a lot of his other endeavors that he has going on, man. So I definitely want you guys to get some of this knowledge. We're probably going to talk a lot about it because Lilo is also a fellow vegan, just like my boy Troy. You know what I mean? So like I was messing with him earlier, I say, hey man, the boy's gonna veg out. You know what I mean? They gonna go crazy on the show because I don't know nothing about no vegan. You know what I mean? But yeah, man, we definitely gonna get into some of that, and we have our topics as always. But before we jump into that, Troy, where can they get these beautiful shoes at, brother?
Foot Regalia, man, on Instagram. Foot Regalia, check me out, man. Got a lot of inventory. I'm gonna start posting more, man. I just been busy. Bear with me, man.
Yeah. so busy. He can't post one picture of his shoes. Like, yeah, bro, just so busy.
Hey, that man got things to do, man.
Yeah, I mean,
yeah.
But at the same time, we're sitting right here. Post on that.
They be gone already.
They be gone.
Okay, and they still up there. They be like, dang, where they went? Hey, bro, they go. But what else you got? I got these though. Sell, bro. See what I'm saying? You gotta pose. You gotta get out that pose. This is what you gotta do. But anyway, man, like we said, make sure you go to IG and check my boy out at Foot Regalia. Spell it one time for him.
FOOTREGALIA.
That's what I'm talking about, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Before Troy came, bro, I didn't know anything about the regular. So that's why I always have to tell the people, make sure you spell it out for him, man. Make sure you go there because Troy always has the fire shoes. He also has kids' shoes. If you was here for us last week, if you wasn't, make sure you go to YouTube at IHAQ Media and check out our last show. You can see some of the shoes that he had last week, which were kids' shoes. I got on them this week because he didn't bring no kids' shoes. We were like, man, I done sold the shoes already. But still, we got people out there that need kids' shoes. You know what I mean? Also, as always, Billy's. Oh, I ain't got no hat on today, but Billy's Chill Apparel. Make sure, man, you go check me out at Billy's Chill Apparel on IG. I am there. We are getting ready for our winter wear. So make sure you check us out. And before we get to this wonderful young man right here, man, one more thing. If you are in the Atlanta area, you understand that it's about to get cold. It's about to get cold here. My boy is an Atlanta native, you know what I mean? So he definitely understands how cold, you know what I mean, it can get down here in Atlanta, man. He has helped me throughout this process that I've been doing for the last couple of years, man. But Mimi's house, make sure you come and help us out with Mimi's house, man. I will be collecting blankets, socks, and also beanies for the homeless this year. Again, that is blankets, beanies, and socks for the homeless. I'm already receiving stuff. I will put the link up for the registry as well, so people get out there and let's help out, man, and make sure our homeless is not cold this winter. But like I said, man, we're gonna get into our questions, man, but we gotta pick our boy brain, man. Like we said, we definitely gonna figure out some things about. I'm telling you, bro, you a legend, bro. I'm telling you, because you have things going on in Atlanta in the inner city, bro, that I have never seen. You keep laughing, but I am so serious. This is stuff that I haven't seen, and I'm geeking out because we actually have you here so we can talk to you about it, man, because you've been doing this for a long time. And it's not something that you just, just like, hey, I'm gonna go do this. Like, you went to school for this.
Right.
You have certification for this. Right. You know what I'm saying? Like, you have certifications to where you can grow your own livestock.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I've eaten before you were vegan.
Yeah, before I transitioned.
Before you transitioned to be vegan,
yeah.
we had a Thanksgiving dinner together.
Yeah.
And we both harvested a chicken, which was dope, something I had never done before. You know what I'm saying, bro? You're a legend, bro. I had never harvested chicken before, bro. Like, it was his. You know what I'm saying? And so we can eat. We ate it for Thanksgiving. Right. I've had eggs from some of your hens.
Yeah,
right?
You said that right. That's why I own it.
I'm just saying. I want to give you your flowers, man, but I'm gonna give you a chance to introduce yourself, man. So Leland is part of a fresh outdoor farm.
Outdoor fresh farm.
Outdoor fresh farm. My bad.
Yeah.
But we've been a part of this I've been a part of it for a while now, man. And you've been making a lot of moves with a lot of people and doing different things with your garden, man. So tell us something about it.
Well, Outdoor Fresh Farm is an urban garden and farm area that I have over on the northwest side of Atlanta. And when we first got our first little piece of property over there off of Campbellton Road.
My boy say the property.
Yeah,
we had the property.
We had a little property over there. About 2-3 acres.
It was a property.
It was a property. Yeah, you gotta get a ride a little more tractor or something. Yeah. You weren't just pushing that, you know what I'm saying?
But what has a farm, bro? I'm not playing. Like, it's a real farm.
Yeah. So Sandy, Kelly said, "How can I get a baby goat?"
hey, man.
And he really knows.
We got that. Hit me up. Hit my boy Day up. You know what I'm saying? Actually, me and Day rent out goats to clean out people urban landscapes and they overgrowth and the undergrowth. You know what I'm saying? So you can make things happen in a little economically friendly as well as eco-friendly way, because those ruminants, which goats are, they are eco-friendly lawnmowers. Man, they're gonna mess with me all day. You can do that. So we definitely have goats. You know what I'm saying? I teach about animal husbandry and different ways that you can have your ruminants or your cows and things like that, so you can raise them in a more I guess you could say productive and prolific way, just depending on what you are using that livestock for. You know what I'm saying? It's different methods that you can use to make them healthier and things of that nature. So yeah, we got baby goats. You know what I'm saying? We got 2 goats at Outdoor Fresh Farm right now.
Hey man,
you know
what's the 2 goats' name?
Hey man, we got my boy Puncho, the head honcho.
Puncho,
you know what I'm saying? Puncho is so cool.
I brought Puncho. I fed him yesterday.
You know
I fed him. I was out at the farm yesterday.
You just don't like it because he always want to talk. He just want to get his way.
Man.
He got a personality about it. You know what I'm saying? He got a little personality. You know that? That's what it is. The girl, Night. You know what I'm saying?
Night, be chilling though.
She be chilling, but as soon as you do something, she out of there.
Boom.
Out.
That's
You know what I'm saying?
crazy.
She's with it. She's done. You know what I'm saying? So, Pancho though, we're gonna have him walk around on the leash and things like that because he's super cool. You know what I'm saying? We got the chicken.
Yeah, we definitely have chicken. You definitely have chicken. I had a chance to chill with the chicken yesterday.
Yeah, Ma was helping me. He came through once or twice and we're playing with the baby chickens. You know what I'm saying? And he
how are the baby chickens?
Those are chickens that told you died. They got 8 animals.
Did you leave them outside? All right,
yeah, they transitioned to being outside. They were about to be like the loose chickens. That's
okay.
But some got them.
So give us some of the benefits of having your own chickens, though, because you had a lot of chickens at one time.
Oh yeah, I mean it's a lot of benefits if you eat the chicken for meat. You know what I'm saying? That's fresh meat. You know exactly. Well, not exactly because chickens eat just about everything. Anything smaller than them or anything that's dead, they'll put their beak on it. You know what I'm saying? So. They was
eating the watermelon seeds.
Yeah, you saw it. It busted 2 of the watermelons, busting them open, just going in.
So I get to the farm yesterday, right?
Night watermelon,
bro. I get to the farm yesterday, right? So we get there, Lena like, oh, Mom, man, I cut the grass. I had 2 big watermelons for us, ready to eat them. I come back, bro, it's big holes in the watermelon. Chicken ran through the watermelon, bro. I'm talking about big dumb holes.
All you see is just water.
Juice, bro. Just water. Watermelon juice.
I'm talking about just going crazy. And I was like, this chicken, Ma said, this got to be the healthiest chicken.
Gotta be.
Because it eat everything,
bro. It's just going around his garden, which that's what I was saying before. Like, it gotta be one of the healthiest chickens that I've seen because in his garden, man, he has, name some of the things you have in your garden.
Okay, right now we.
And this is in the inner city of Atlanta.
Oh yeah. If you know anything about Atlanta, or go listen to old Outkast song where Andre 3000 referenced Hollywood Coats. You know what I'm saying? That's right around the corner from the farm, or the area where it was Hollywood Coast, because they done tole all that down.
Ain't that but a graveyard over there across the street.
Short across the street, and it's a big old field. And I'm like, boy, we need to be doing something over there. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because that could feed the whole little northwest side over there. But anywho, you know what I'm saying? We over there in the hood on Mary George, just trying to teach some people. We got an orchard too. So we got like 20 trees, I think, over there this year. You know what I'm saying? We got the garden space where we had this year tomatoes, peppers, about 4 or 5 different types of cucumbers, 3 or 4 different types of beans, 3 different types of eggplants, watermelon. Cause that chicken might have got one side of the watermelon.
we still bust
the other side over.
Oh yeah, we definitely.
I can't let that go away like that. That boy, it was great.
Hey, I ain't going. Hey, I'm telling you, Troy, like real talk. We walk through his garden, right? And he does things like, yeah, I'll pick that up and eat that. I be like, what, bro? He's like, yeah, my boy, pick that up and eat that right there. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Don't worry about it. And then like he'll pick it up and be like, yeah, go ahead, bro. That's good. So you know, I trust him. So I'm like, all right, I'll pick it up. What was the first thing I ate? The pepper, the sweet banana, the sweet banana.
Bro,
I'm tomato was banging.
He think I'm always gonna give him a hot pepper, you know?
Right, you know what I'm saying?
I'm like, I don't play with folk with food and stuff like that, cause you know what I'm saying? I like to eat, you know what I mean? So don't play with my food.
So now,
you know what I mean?
So now we have the hot peppers, the Tabasco peppers, right? I know what these look like. You know what I'm saying? You know when you used to go to the old school restaurants and they had the sauce with the vinegar in it.
Exactly.
He has the actual peppers.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like they're actual. So he want to pick them up, right? He want to pick one up.
I want to see what they're talking about.
Somebody, let me go ahead and taste and see what they're talking about. I'm looking at him like, bro, don't do that. Bro. Like, I mean, we out here, we chilling, you know what I mean? Do little work, you know what I mean? Walking through, you know, beat that. So he bite it. He looking at me like, whoo. I say, dog, like, what did you expect? Like, what was you thinking? And then he gonna bite it again. I said, bro, so you gonna finish it? Couldn't talk, none of that. But I say that to say that what he's doing, man, is it's very special because it's inside of the community. 1, 2, he's setting up things with the community to where you can actually come in and pick from the actual farm.
Oh yeah. when we have our different classes, volunteer days and stuff like that, that's always an added treat, you know what I'm saying, to whatever we got going on. We take a little tour of the garden, answer questions, and you always go home with a bag of goodies, you know what I'm saying? We can't let you leave empty-handed, you know what I mean?
And it's fresh.
Oh yeah, it's
straight.
fresh.
I've watered it. You know what I mean?
You done pulled some weeds. You done planted.
Yeah, man.
You done harvest stuff out there. You done did this whole farm.
You know what? You have really introduced me into something, man, that I didn't know that I was interested in.
But you know when I try to get you to catch the donkey now?
Okay, so let's tell the story. So listen, bro. Have you ever heard the story about the donkey? Okay, so listen. He doesn't have Lolo no more.
No, I got Lolo.
Yeah, you don't have Lolo.
Lolo, the big boy form now.
But he had a donkey, bro, and his donkey weighed probably about 300 pounds?
300, maybe 350.
Maybe 350. And so we had to take. You can see it. You can see it like in all this, bro. Full size donkey. Like you ever been like close to a donkey?
See, they told me it was a miniature.
Nah, but ain't nothing mini about this.
He was a nice standard size.
Bro, listen, this things like checks, bro. Like I've been around horses, you know what I mean? Because you expect a horse to be a certain size. But when you get around a donkey, you know what I mean? Like you're not thinking of like something that big. You know what I mean? I'm thinking like out of shape, you know what I mean? Big stunning.
You thinking like Eeyore.
Something like that, bro. Some crack, man, this thing like, bro, can run through a wall.
Like what's happening?
So we're out there, right? So he had just got it. So he's like, yeah, bro, come on, you do stuff with the donkey. Okay, cool. You know what I mean? I'm out there because, like I said, I trust him with everything we're doing. So I go out there, we're doing our thing. Donkey has a harness on his face, like a full harness. So the donkey had the harness on his face for a little while. And Lilo like, nah, bro, we got to take it off. You know what I mean? Because it's starting to like rub up on his face. You know what I mean? So we got to take it off, which is very humane to do. You know what I mean? So I'm like, yeah. And he don't play by his animals, bro. So he makes sure everything's cool. So we get out there. He like, so Ma, we gonna catch him. I said, bro, catch him how? He was like, I don't know, but we just gonna get out there. So we had them built. Remember, we built them.
The pallet little corral thing.
We built them like a corral, like a fence for him to be out there with the donkeys. He was out there with the donkeys and everything.
With the
Goats.
Yeah.
So he started kicking the goats or something like that, right?
Yeah, him and the goat Spud were beefing.
So
two dudes,
whatever.
Two chicks. You know,
long story short, it's me, him, and our boy
Kafir was out there.
Kafir. Our boy Kafir was out there with us. So he's out there, bro. We're walking at the donkey like this. Like you're right there, he's right here, I'm right here. We're walking like this. The donkey does this, bro. And he's laughing. See how he's laughing, bro? I'm like, bro, listen, bro. Like this is life and death.
What happened?
So he like, yeah, when it run at you, just tackle it. I'm like, bro, no, I'm not doing that. Like, bro, it's no way in life I'm doing that. So, but he's so serious though. So, like I said, because he filmed it, so the whole time I'm like, bro, it sits. I'm scared, bro. I feel like an animal feels like it can feel like when you're scared of it. You know what I mean? Like it knows that you're scared. It knew that he was with it. It knew our other homeboy was like, let's do it. It looked at me like, oh, that's that bitch. Yeah, you the bitch. It looked at me like, yeah, that's my man. That's my man right there.
Look, you know how they do punt return, right? And the punt return always go one way, and then he tried to set up the wall, and then juke back the other way. That's what the donkey did. Yeah, the donkey came one way, and then the juke move came in. Mom said,
"Wait, bro, it was no way, bro. It was no way. I'm about to tackle this donkey, bro."
He was like, that was like, nope.
No, there's no way.
He was like, all right, I'm done. We got to figure out something else.
We got to do something else. But he ended up coming up with something different for us to actually get it off his face. So it was good. It was a good experience. We got it off. And you actually you still have a YouTube channel, right?
Yeah.
So yeah, shout out to YouTube channel out as well. You can see this actual experience when we did do this. You was filming that.
Yeah, it's Lilo Jones ENT. Lelo Jones ENT, like short for entertainment. You know what I'm saying? You can go on there and you can go back years and see what
But you know what? I went back on and I realized, man, we were talking about this show happening.
And that's right, yeah.
And we were actually prepping
yeah.
for this show to happen out at the farm.
Because I told you, I was telling you about the cameras. I was like, you got to be able to get with the whoop whoop.
Yeah, and you gave me an opportunity on your show. We called it Jamal's Corner or something like that. Something crazy.
You got to ask questions.
Yeah, so I got that. Yeah, I got to actually ask you questions. So, man, I appreciate you for that too, man.
Yeah.
That's really dope. But we're going to go back and forth, and asking questions. Like I said, you can actually come on right now and speak with us live if you would like to.
Yeah.
Go up to the top for the link. We'll call you in. You can talk to us.
Somebody said top of the donkey.
Bro, hey, I'm telling you, man, if you was there, you would not touch this donkey, bro. I at least went up to him and touched him, you know what I mean? Because he wasn't really on that like that.
Yeah.
He was kind of like, I see you, you see me, we
good.
good. You know what I mean? Like, you can feed me, that's cool. Yeah. But don't be trying to touch me, bro. Like, you stay over there.
I was misled about the donkey from the previous owner, you know what I'm saying? And then when I got there, it was like, oh, but okay, we're going to go ahead and make it work. You know what I mean?
And that's how he did me when I got there. He was like, oh, yeah, bro, is this a donkey? I'm like, bro, that's a horse. That's a mule, bro. Like, it's like this thing worked out every day. It was crazy.
It do.
And it ate good.
Real good.
I know it because remember we chopped down all the stuff to get to it.
Yeah.
We're gonna go back and forth. Troy, what we gonna talk about today, man? Let's go ahead and get into
topics.
I want to get into topics. I want to get into the main topic, man.
What we gonna talk about, man?
Brett Favre,
bruh,
taking the welfare money,
bruh.
How y'all feel?
I'm not gonna lie.
How you feel about it, man?
I'll go first. I'm not gonna lie. I would have never thought, and maybe this is why it happened. I would have never thought in a million years Brett Favre would be a person that did this.
I told you. I was like, man, it don't really surprise me, but just Brett reputation, you know what I'm saying, on the social media type of thing, you know what I mean, to the public, you know what I mean. He wasn't seen like that. But like I said, you go back and read the book and look at interviews about some of the stuff that man was dealing with off the field as a person. Yeah, home with it, yeah. I can see it, you know what I'm saying? But it messed up that, you know what I mean? Definitely though, in my opinion, that, you know what I'm saying, he's taking money from people who are less fortunate and are on the bottom of the totem pole.
So just for extra information, Mississippi, I think is where he took it from.
Yeah.
It's the poorest state in the country.
Yeah.
And I think they got the worst, one of the worst, not the education.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got one of the.
We was watching, me and my girl, we was watching a video of, because I was doing my research before I got here, you know what I'm saying, about what was going on.
Proactive.
You know what I mean? I want to come in and know what I was talking about. You know what I mean? But they was saying, like, within that population where they are, it's only like 200 people that were eligible for welfare there. So they was only giving it to 200 people while they were about to give Brett Favre $1 million. They gave Brett Favre $1 million to go around and speak, which he never did. He never did speak. No. So what he was doing was he was in the process of giving the money back, paying the money back because he took the money and he was in the process of paying the money back. So what they did is that now they're finding out these text messages from him and I think the governor or something like that. I can't remember exactly who it was, but they're having text messages back and forth to where like Brett is asking him basically, how can I finagle the paperwork for me to get X amount of, you know what I'm saying, X amount of dollars out of this fund, out of this welfare fund. I think the welfare fund was like $72 million or something crazy like that. And it's only 200 people.
Right, so they're going to have all that other money.
No, it's going to other Brett Favre.
Brett was like, let me go ahead and get that little extra that you got on the top.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all can have the cake. I just need the ice.
I didn't need ice. Just give me off the top. I think it's crazy, but like we were talking about before we got on the show. But bro, this ain't that new.
No.
They've been doing this. And the only thing is that they're starting to get caught now because people can trace it's public record. And you know, before what you had to go like to a library and get on a computer and find out all this public access. Now I just get on my phone and just log in and have login access or pay the $5 a month. They get a notification every time a case pop up. You know what I mean? Like it's easy access now. So people that is affecting, they're starting to do this research and email it and sending it to the powers that may be to make a difference. Right. So if all of this is true, that he's doing that, bro, he should go to jail. I think he should go to jail. Or if he doesn't go to jail, he should pay whatever monies, you know what I mean, that he was getting ready to get or take. He should have to pay that to those families. Because they was the ones that were supposed to get it anyway. Well, none of them are supposed to get that money. They're not doing anything positive with this money other than personal gain.
First of all, that's never going to happen.
Why not?
Pay to the families?
Well, so where's it? So you say they're gonna pay back the money and then it's gonna go where?
Back to the state.
And so the state ain't gonna get it no one?
They're gonna do exactly what they do with it.
Nah, I think if they go back to them this way, I mean, they're gonna give it to somebody. They're gonna give it to the people it's supposed to go to now because there's eyes on it.
Jamal's such a good person. You know, this is Jamal's thoughts about the world and how the world goes.
Polar tink tink.
Bruh, what do you mean? How? Tell me how. Because you're looking at it like
if he actually does have to pay some money back, which they probably might do, that's going back to the state, bro.
Right, because technically he didn't steal money or take money from the people.
Yeah.
He took money from the state.
So he still took it.
Right, but he's gonna have to pay that back to the state, probably some fines or something. You know what I'm saying?
So no jail time.
I don't know. I mean, because you look at what's going on.
I'd be surprised if he gets jail time.
What old boy who did the PPP thing down there in Florida, boy? Pretty Ricky boy.
Oh yeah. He gone. He already in jail.
I know, but that's a good time.
But he's still in jail.
Because
perfect example. Do you think he gonna get jail time? No. Exactly. But you just said pretty blue.
You got way more money though.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. You got to think about it when you got to pay.
Facts when it's out in the open like this, though. Come on, bro. When you have stuff that's out in the open like this, it's out in the open.
That's what I'm saying. It's always.
You always got to look over there when you feel some type of way. You always got to be like this.
Cause this nigga act like money and power don't mean nothing.
Right.
Facts is facts. Like we ain't know them priests was fucking them little boys.
Ooh.
Ain't none of them niggas go to jail.
Here you go.
And they ain't even got that much money.
They just have power.
See what I'm saying? I'm just saying that I definitely think that some kind of way the money gonna get back the way it's supposed to be, and then he gonna have to do something to, for the community or something. He might have to pay a little.
It went back where it was supposed to be.
Yeah, to the government. That's what we're saying.
But that's where it was supposed to go in the first place. It's supposed to go to them and they're supposed to dish it out.
But yeah, what you're saying.
The government does, man.
And then you gotta think what you're saying. You saying it was a whole bunch of more icing on the cake than it was cake.
Yeah, way more icing. So this is what the fuck you think they was gonna do with it? You think they ain't gonna spend it?
You gotta have a write-off.
Hey, if they get
you gotta have a write. Man, we took a loss. We done gave all this money. We done took a loss. You know what I'm saying? You gotta have it on the write-off on tax time.
Nah, I feel you.
You know what I'm saying? I mean, but if the shoe was on the left foot instead of the right foot, I mean, and then it ain't like it ain't like he violated nobody or hurt nobody directly or no physically.
No, but that's why they're trying to pump it up now. We're talking about Brett Favre receiving money from the welfare fund of Mississippi.
The way you explain it, now I kind of understand it a different way.
What do you mean?
It was way more money than they had to dish out.
Yeah, right.
Yeah, it was like $72 million or something like that.
So of course niggas gonna be at that.
Everybody trying to get it. Let me get some of that.
And they only qualify like 200 people.
Oh, what my phone? Let me get look. My old lady, right? She had just texted me today about she saw something where it was a company during COVID, they were getting like, I want to say 23 or 32 $million or something per year. Mm-hmm. Some kind of way they jumped it up to like a crazy astronomical amount, like 3-digit millions, buying land and stuff in other countries. You know what I'm saying? Going on all these lavish vacations and buying all these different exotic cars and all this stuff.
Sound like pastors.
I mean,
pretty much same thing.
And so
they receive funds. I'm not all.
I don't know who live a better life.
Pastors or politicians?
Pastors. How you can't live a better life than that?
I mean, especially if you got see for me, I don't see my dad was a pastor. My dad,
He's still.
Yeah, he's a pastor.
But your dad's a good man, though.
But he ain't like no.
Yeah,
he ain't no.
your dad's good.
No mega church type dude and that like that.
I lived right up the street from your dad's church.
Yeah, right there, little bitty church.
Yeah,
you know,
regular church. It's nothing crazy or no mega church or nothing like that. Got the regular playground we used to play on.
Yeah,
stuff
with the
like
old,
that.
It still got the old metal slide that gonna bind you.
Bind you to death.
Bind you.
You know what I'm saying?
So you get on there, gonna bind you. Get some water.
But you go in there, get you a good, get you a good word though. But that's different.
I'm saying like, I mean, see, okay, now, you know what I mean, especially since now we done got older and I'm doing the farming and stuff, I look at a lot of things differently. Just like last week, I had to do a little job, and when I first looked at the job, I was like, oh, but that ain't nothing, but they gonna be woo, 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 woo. I told the people it's gonna take me like 2 days. It ended up taking me 4 days to do the job.
Yeah.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's certain things where, on the outside, just like with Brett Favre, on the outside to everybody else, it's like, oh, he's a stand-up dude. Oh yeah, he's for the people.
Or Brett Favre got it. He might not have it like that no more.
I mean,
you know what I'm saying? You got to think about that too. Because if you do it, I mean, well, I ain't gonna say if or when, but maybe to him it might have been so sweet he had to get into it.
People don't love Favre and Hattiesburg. They don't really support him.
Well, I guess. Well, there you go. I mean, Bob. Yeah. There you go. Because they probably feel like he's doing this, and they were right.
I mean, but
you're taking money from where it's supposed to go.
But then Favre go to Southern Miss or something like that down there. Oh, then he go to college in Mississippi.
Research department.
Research department. What
college did Brett Favre go to?
Southern Mississippi, and Brett played there as well.
That's what I'm about to say.
Never come and speak at the school.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say. People know him from a whole different light.
Wow.
So that's what I was.
And he know them from a whole different light.
I was just about to say it's just like people in Palm Beach County know you. You know what I'm saying? Different than people in Atlanta.
Huh? What the Southern Miss?
I don't know.
We can't see it. Can you guys see it?
Tron go to Southern?
Tron? Nah. Oh, he did go to Southern. I think he did. He might be in Tron.
But like I told you, he probably couldn't make
get beat up in bars. I can believe that. But look, I can definitely believe that.
Like I was telling you, in his book, he was talking about how he was addicted to painkillers and stuff like that. So a lot of times he might have been too doped up when he went out there playing football to go and do some speaking.
I mean, well, let's be real though. He still was that though.
He was the
truth. He was the truth.
I mean,
he wasn't the truth when he was at Atlanta, but he was because he was still struggling.
Right. But look, that's what I'm saying. We know some people who played in Minnesota. Yeah. Time we were there and before we got there. Yeah. That was on some dope.
They was on dope.
They was on real dope. Like jump.
They was on dope.
You want to jump, don't you? You want to jump, don't you? You want to jump, don't you? You know what I'm saying? Lean on me, though. You know what I'm saying? They was on dope. You feel me?
Why not say lean?
They was lean on me, though. But
hey, for the ones that don't know, man, me and Lilo, I forgot to tell that. Me and Lilo, we met in college. We played college football together.
Yeah.
Leland was my roommate.
Yeah.
Who was in college, man. I was your second roommate.
Yeah, because I came early.
Yeah.
So I snuck in the room. You know what I'm saying? Right. I was in that pirate style with it, straight out.
Yeah, because you weren't supposed to be down there in that room.
No, I wasn't supposed to be on campus.
No, you wasn't.
I wasn't supposed to ride. I wasn't supposed to be working out unless I was taking classes.
Yeah.
And so I had to get up out the west side real quick.
That is Tron. Because Tron said, I played there. But he was there when Brett was there, though?
No, he's saying that Brett didn't come. No, man. Man, quit hitting that, man. Quit hitting that bubbling thing, man.
Help me. You know what I mean? I was that Tron cousin. I know that Tron is. We played high school football.
He said, I played ball at Mississippi State, and Brett played there too as well, and would never come and speak at the school.
See, the as well is what got me.
Okay.
That kind of like threw me.
Them 2 words, that's it.
Hey, that chill.
Pa-
That chill.
Hey,
Bro,
man,
I'm on good, James. Good chill.
quit hitting that bubble up thing like
Yeah,
that.
that's my dog said that bubble up thing. Hey man, this is a good time to take a short little break, man, while we chilling. Bill, did you want anything, drinking the water, anything, man?
Oh, I got me some good old H2O.
Hey, I'll definitely say my boy probably got it from the hooch.
No, you can't drink
I
that
just
rich
But
water.
now let's go ahead and take this break, man. Tell them where they can get these shoes from. Try.
Foot Regalia, man, on Instagram, man. Y'all boys check me out. Got a lot of inventory. Get what you need when it come out. Let me know beforehand. I can slide it for you. Afterhand.
What are these called that we have on the table, bro?
Nikes.
Dunks. Oh no, I said easy, straight to the point. That's what they're on the box. My God, man. So what I'm saying, because I like this colorway, man. I really like this colorway.
It's the UCLA dunk, I think that's what it is.
So it's UCLA, so it's not actually Michigan. I said Michigan because we Big Ten. That's the only reason I said that. I thought it was Michigan.
Golden Gophers,
It's not even Michigan colors.
I mean, it kind of is, though. I would think Michigan before I think UCLA.
Them ain't Michigan color right there, man.
Wow, Tim, you are.
Hey, I'm just telling you the truth.
Wait,
I'm on the side
so
of the
you-
truth.
so-
I'm on the side of the
righteousness.
truth. You feel me?
So wait, so I gotta ask you a question. So you would think UCLA when you see those? Hey, in the comments, tell me, y'all think UCLA?
I think that's the name of these dunks, bro. If I'm not mistaken.
I wouldn't think UCLA, but I definitely wouldn't think Michigan. Because Michigan got that yellow.
Nah, the Michigan dunks is that. I just know the Michigan dunks sell for a lot more.
They yellow.
Oh, okay.
See, that's that off
UCLA.
orange, yellow.
UCLA.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, don't worry. I'm gonna go ahead and get those and make me a Billy. By the way, I'm gonna make me a Billy sweatshirt to go with it. You can get your own Billy sweatshirt at Billy's Chill Apparel. At any time, I make sweatshirts, I make sweatpants, I make shorts, I make t-shirts, I make hats, I make it all. Everything is made by me, handmade, man. So you guys can hit me directly on at Billy's Chill Apparel. I can get you together. If you get shoes from at Foot Regalia at any time, you let me know. We can cross and match, and I can make you look like that. That's
Okay.
You know what, bro? When I got my spirit animal with me, I feel like, bro, you give me good vibes, brother. So if anybody want to know where this whole, you know what I mean, this whole trip that I've taken, that I've grown to love, that I am happy where I am now as far as my hippie stage, man. This young man right here, bro, helped me through a lot, bro. I ain't gonna lie, I gotta get you. If I put that on one of my posters, I don't want to post this.
My posters.
That was
That was that post. That bubbly thing got it right.
But listen, but now they're putting on one of my posts. Not too long ago, I was saying, man, reach out to one of the people that helped you get through something. They may need you more than ever. You know what I mean? And that was before I even talked to you. I had posted that. But the thing is, like, bro, when I was going through some, you know what I mean, some times, bro, I came and chill with you. You took some time out for me, bro.
Yeah.
So I appreciate you.
Yes, sir, man. You my brother, you know what I'm saying?
But yeah, bro, you definitely looked out for me a couple times, bro. So I definitely want to give you your flowers for that. So I guess that's why I'm so loose. I ain't even tell Troy you was coming. I ain't tell Shug you was. I ain't tell nobody you was coming, bro. Because I was so excited. I want everybody just to see where you walked in. Because I knew Troy again is a fellow vegan.
Mm-hmm.
And did you have any questions? Anything about the vegan out thing that you wanted to do? Plan anything? Because you know you Troy came with some popcorn to my house the other day to watch football. Bro, I thought it was trees. I ain't gonna lie. Did I not?
You ever been to Silly's?
Yeah.
Yeah,
that's right down the street from
regular
mine.
popcorn.
Yeah. He's talking about some. I thought
It was trees because the way he was dumping them out, I'm like, bro, that's a lot, bro. Like that's a lot. We finna watch football. Like, I want to watch the game. Like, what are you doing? He was like, bro, it's just popcorn. I said, oh, tell me something. Cause it looks so different. What is it called?
Moringa popcorn.
Moringa popcorn.
You know about what moringa is?
Nah, come on, geek me out. Tell me.
Okay, moringa. That's a plant that is one of the super herbs, as they call it. It got a lot of health benefits in it. You know what I'm saying? A lot of nutritional benefits, and it grows into a tree actually. And that tree is edible all the way down from the leaves to the bark to the wood to the roots. and people make a good bit of money off of it too. You know what I'm saying? Just because of the popularity of it. Even the seeds are beneficial. You know what I'm saying?
I want to ask you another question, and I'm gonna lead right into it. What is the how do you say it, the ashwagandha?
Ashwagandha.
Okay, so my boy, listen, I know, man, I'm just excited to have him here, and I want him to share so much knowledge, man. So you guys, I just want y'all to stick with us. But listen, hear this out. My boy has this spice. It's called Yadi. You feel me? My boy got his own spice called Yadi, and it has the
ashwagandha.
It has that in there.
That's
so
right.
my girl already done put me on it. They been running around here off glass, bro. I've been out here just, you know what I'm saying? I ain't know what was in it. She knew what was in it. I ain't know what was in it. But I want you to let the people know actually what's in, not only in your, not everything that's in your spices, but you actually have that on the label. That's one of the things that's in there.
Yeah.
But talk about your spice, man.
I mean, yeah, man. I was ripping and ripping, and then forgot your bottles. I was gonna bring y'all some because I got to, you know, what I mean,
You'll be back.
Present, you know what I'm saying? But we got ashwagandha. That's a good herb in there. You know what I mean? It helps fight with cancer. It does a lot of other things with energy and things of that nature. But it's a spice that you can put on everything. You got about, I think, 18 different types of herbs in there.
It's good.
You know what I'm saying? It doesn't have a lot of heavy salt content. So even you people who like to eat a lot of salt, you can need to sprinkle some more. You know what I'm saying? And at the same time, too, if you're really good with your culinary skills and you can cook like some, then you can pair it with some other stuff that'll also elevate the taste. You know what I'm saying? So we're working on taste and I guess you could say health at the same time too, because you know, if you don't know, I should say your immune system starts in your gut. That's where everything is broken down at, and that's where everything is shipped off. What we can say nutrients and things like that are shipped off to the other parts of the body. So you got to make sure you keep your health up and keep your gut right. You know what I'm saying? Because that'll build your immune system.
What Coach C say there? That core.
That core. You gotta have that core right. You
gotta make sure that core.
It's only the core.
That weak ass core.
That weak ass core. Damn it.
You got that weak ass core. That's what it is. But no, man, this is why I mean, not the only, but one of the key reasons I always get around Lilo, man, is because he just dropped knowledge like that, man. And then he just be like, yeah, man, go ahead and take that with you, man. Go ahead. That's good for this, that's good for that. And it's another thing I think, bro, this is something I wear like all the time. This, you remember you gifted me this, bro.
Yeah.
You gave me this. So yeah, man. So it's different things he done gave me throughout the years that have helped me get through a lot of stuff, man. But that's one of the reasons why I wanted to have you on here, bro, because you have a lot of knowledge that you can give to people, bro. That people want to hear, even about the spice, something that I knew nothing about, bro. And like I said, my girl.
But you were there when Michelle came for the taste test.
What did we have it on? What did we eat it off of?
Avocado. And he took a tomato. You don't even like.
I don't even eat tomatoes.
And he did it with the
with the salt.
You know what I'm saying? And it was a do that.
I ain't gonna lie. You know, bro. We had it off of avocado, and we had it off of like you said,
cherries.
The cherries, yeah. Mm-hmm. That came out of your garden, bro. We had a real organic day. That it was actually on a piece of wood.
Yeah. From the garden.
An actual flip knife. You know what I mean? Went on ahead and sprinkled us on there, bro. We ate off of it, bro. It was really breaking bread, man. So that's one of them things too. If you have kids that are in the inner city, or you are in the Atlanta area, make sure you go to my man's site or try to get in contact with Lilo or get in contact with me. I'll talk to him. I ain't saying it's gonna happen, but, but I'll definitely get in his ear, you know, especially when it's for the kids, man.
Oh, yeah,
we do a lot of things for the kids, and he always looks out for the kids. So if you have kids, man, something we might collab on from not too long from now, man, and get some more kids out there. Man, we taught kids how to do fire.
Yep, did the fire. We had them clean it out with the swing blade. Fur was out there.
Yeah, man.
We had the dudes record and everything.
We've done a lot of things within the community with kids as well. But we definitely, like I said, we'll dip in and out with some of the things we're going to talk about that you do. But what's another question you got? What was the one that you had for it? But go ahead.
Robert Sarver, man.
Oh.
Topic!
Bro, you know what? We need to dub his voice for that, bro. So every time he says it, I need a button for that. Every time we go to bro, you know, we need to make that happen. Do that. So yeah, every time he come up like, bro, so what we got coming up? Then I hit him like, stop it! And then you go ahead and say it. So yeah, that's what we're gonna do, bro. I just already said it, though. I already got it. But go ahead, man. Tell us something about it, man. It's crazy.
So man, been out here wilding.
Yeah. Who is he?
He's owner of the Suns, and he owns the Phoenix Mercury.
So he owns 2 professional teams.
Yeah, just men's and women's team. It's just
Bro, don't start that.
You know, hey man, he said it.
Bro,
they out there ducking, dog. They ducking. I be watching it on YouTube.
I watch WNBA.
I'm just saying.
But you be trying to make it seem like WNBA is just whack, though.
No, it ain't whack.
It didn't even sound like it was
Awkward pause.
You see how he be?
I just want y'all to know how he be egging me on to say shit. I'm trying to push it. I'm trying to goddamn move forward, goddamn.
Hey, he still wants to stuck on it. He wants to stuck on it right there.
I ain't got nothing to say. Bro, go ahead, bro. I ain't got nothing to say, bro. Go ahead, man. Go ahead, bro. Go ahead, talk about your buddy. Go ahead, talk about your buddy.
But yeah, man. So he been out here wilding, man.
Yeah, I've seen some of the charges that he's alleged that he's done. You know what I mean? He's been touching male players. Did you see that? He's been alleged of very forcefully being talking to players. I can't remember all the lists. I meant to write them down.
He was talking to the players in a sexual connotation.
Oh yeah, he was doing
nigga all the time. That's what I heard. He always said nigga.
He used it multiple times. Allegedly, that's what
he need to quit this to that rap music.
Bro, he was, but then the thing was, he's already trying to sell the teams already now. Did you know that? He's trying to sell both teams. Yeah, he said he's trying to sell both teams because he's trying to remove himself.
They was mad
away.
because the punishment that came down on him wasn't that severe. He didn't have to sell the team.
So what was the punishment?
I don't know exactly what the punishment was, but whatever it was, everybody was mad about it. He was still gonna own the team and go forward and do whatever. Then later on, now he's deciding to sell the team.
I mean, of course, I think because the other owners probably pushing him out because they did the same thing to the other owner for the LA. What was the team, man, that Chris Paul used to play for? The Clippers. They did the same thing to him. So it's the same thing. So those owners probably like, bro, you do this. We done talked about this. You done been in this inner circle talking with us before. You already know how we had
Donald Sterling on tape.
I mean, well, they got text messages from him, don't they? Bro, text messages go everywhere, bro. I mean, like, people now, dog, like, you can erase text messages. You can do whatever it is you want to do, dog. Like, they have a special button that they do and bring everything else.
But you know, they did that, though. Our boy back in Minnesota, back in the Jack. Them folks broke phones and everything.
Yeah. Them boys deleted information.
Broke phones.
Yeah. Bro, anything now
he
that
did
you
was
put
said
out.
lips was big. Oh no, he said what he said. Oh, because he said homophobic stuff. That's it.
Oh,
Yo, they didn't really care about they didn't care anything about the watermelon eating lips and big lips and stuff. They ain't care nothing about that.
He ain't say watermelon eating.
I thought it was.
He amping it up.
Bro, I
He
thought
got his little rib sandwich out there from the non-vegan. The rib sandwich from the non-vegan.
I just said it's what he said. Bro. I thought that's what he said.
His lips look like the Michigan blimp.
There you go, something like that. Some with lips. Bro, they usually say some with watermelon and chicken, bro. It's usually one of the two. I mean, it's always one of the two.
Watermelon and chicken is different than saying your lips big.
What's the difference?
Nah, it's different.
What?
Because I could ride on a nigga for his lips being big. Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Oh, you're trying to say what he said wasn't that bad?
Yeah, it wasn't that bad. Not John Gruden.
It probably was a lot of
not John Gruden. I don't know about Robert Sarver. I don't know what he said.
I mean, what a lot of stuff that he said was stuff that's being said by people of power in like him.
Behind closed doors.
Yeah, I mean, stuff that people always
I
said.
just think motherfuckers is sensitive. I think that overall.
I don't think that.
You don't think people sensitive?
No, I think people have always felt this way.
Wait, hold on. So you don't think people are sensitive though in this day and age?
In this situation or in this day and age?
In this day and age.
Dun dun dun.
What
you said?
You heard that note?
Nigga don't want to answer the question.
I mean,
Let's think about the shit.
I don't want to so much say that they're not or that they are. I mean, I just feel like the times have changed, bro. Times have changed a lot. So to us, the times that we grew up in, yeah, they're sensitive. In this day and time, no, they feel like they're speaking out. They're standing up for themselves. You know what I mean? Or
they're not doing nothing though.
but in this situation, they are, because if you was the person that was getting harassed, male or female, in this situation, you have an outlet to where you can talk, and now he's getting in trouble for it. Back when we were coming up and stuff like that, you had to go through a couple people before it got out to the public. So before it got out to the public, you were fired.
You know how many
before it
people
got to
harass women and then get jobs after that?
No, I understand that, but do you know how many times that has happened and we've
don't-
never heard of it?
Listen, the problem is nobody cares about them harassing women. That's the real problem.
You don't think? Why do you say that?
Because they get a job right after that.
Well, I mean, probably about somebody that don't care about women. If that's the case,
You can't.
that's why people don't hire you, because they don't want that smoke.
You can't name a media company that ain't hired one.
Well, I mean, you always do that, bro. I like facts. You gotta get into the media department, bro. Because he always be like, hey, yeah, research. You gotta get into our research department. Because he want to be like, bro, go ahead and name one. I'd be like, all right, give me a second. And I start naming, he be like, oh no, that's different. It's like, as soon as I name it, you gonna say it's different. Nah, bro. But what do you feel, though?
I feel like harassment on any level is not cool, just because it's gonna make things awkward. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna make awkward for the person who's being harassed, and 9 times out of 10, especially if it's a person with power, they ain't gonna give 2 licks about it. You know what I'm saying? If they doing it like that, it's just like Donald Trump, just grab him in the pussy. You know what I'm saying? And he don't give 2 licks about it. You know what I'm saying?
It's still the president.
That power dynamic is always going to exist. You know what I'm saying?
No, I give you that, bro. But what I'm saying is that when you try to say that, well, not try, because you did say it. When you say that people are more soft now, I would stand up and say not so much, because in this day and time, that's liberation for them. You know what I mean? Like, because you have the outlets to say stuff.
What I'm saying is it's fake.
How is it fake?
A lot of people.
It's very real. These people are real people.
Really don't care.
Say that one more time. I'm sorry.
I said a lot of people acting like they care, but they really don't care. It's like cool to be like a social justice warrior now.
Of course, it's for whoever political gain. It's always been that, though. It's always been that.
It ain't always.
Yes, it has, bro. Because you have people that get into certain situations and speak up on certain situations that they care nothing about, because it's the big thing that's the topic, and they need that so that they can step up to whatever political step that they want to get to.
Right.
Come on, bro. They've been doing that forever.
I mean, that's just like
I don't know too many politicians that have it. Like, what is her name? Hillary Clinton.
Mm-hmm.
With Black Lives Matter, bro, where she was gun ho for that.
This is not forever. This is a recent thing. That hasn't been always like that.
That was just the
white people were just openly speaking like,
I mean,
black people are being oppressed and da da da. This is not something that you hear white people say on TV all the time.
Oh no.
This is a recent.
Well, I'm not gonna say
they had a couple sprinkles of salt back.
That's what I was just gonna say. You didn't have a lot as much as you have now, but you had them, bro.
Yeah, it was out there.
You remember the white lady out the movie asked Malcolm X if she be on the movie, and he said no. You remember that?
Missing the point.
So it was out there, bro.
Missing the point I'm trying to make is now they're doing it now, but it's fake. It's just a whole wave because they know that they can gain a certain demographic by doing and saying certain things.
So you don't feel like it's anyone out there, not anyone, but you don't feel like the majority of the people that's doing it, you don't feel like they're genuinely caring about the actual subject.
The majority of people?
Yes.
No.
So majority ain't even that much. You know what I mean? So if you're not saying the majority, you mean none of them then. So all of them faking?
I'm saying, of course, not all of them.
Well, then I just said the majority.
That means most of them.
Most of them.
So, okay.
So he's saying most.
I'm trying to give him that. I didn't say 90. So what's the percentage of most?
About 95.
God damn, that's all to me. What would you say most? What would you think most? Just hypothetically speaking.
Well, I hope it ain't 95.
That's what I was gonna say. But shit, that's everybody.
I hope it ain't that much.
That's everybody.
I mean, but you never know what people got going on behind closed doors. As I've been said a couple times earlier. You know what I'm saying? You'll never know, because the way they present things and what things are put out there to us, you know what I'm saying? We don't know who the sheep and who the wolf sometimes.
Listen, there's nobody that's going to save you. It's all up to yourself.
Well, we know
And the
that.
sooner you find out how to life, the better life is gonna be for you. So I don't offer help to people. You're on your own life.
Wow, bro. And he be so serious though.
Bro,
He's so serious.
You're on your own life, bro.
Hey, with that being said, make sure Mimi's house, we will be giving away this winter. We will be giving away blankets, socks, and beanies. I will have Trey out there giving away blankets, beanies, and socks. Regardless of what he's talking about, he's going to be out there.
Trey's gonna be out there.
Come on, bro. He's going to be out there with me for Mimi's house.
Do some
Giving away
push-ups
this.
or something for these goddamn socks.
I'll do whatever. Bro, come on.
Look.
Yes.
What about Coach, bro?
I ain't branched out yet. I just don't have to put all this stuff. Because people, bro, when I did this 1 year, they showed up and showed out for me like they do every year. So I was just like, bro, just send me stuff. I had so much stuff I didn't even know where to give it away.
Put it in storage.
That's the thing. I don't have a storage yet. You know what I mean? I'm just, hey man,
we work it out.
but you know what? You're pushing me to think bigger. You know what I mean? I don't have no problem with that because last time I had toiletries, and all kind of stuff. I will start taking that stuff again. But for the winter, I just need hats. Scullies, blankets, and also socks. Because my homeless friends that I have, they actually are my friends, bro. My homeless friends, they be like, man, we need some socks, man. I ain't got no socks. Huh?
I said they'll let you
No,
know.
he told me straight up what he needed. He was like, man, I need socks. And I didn't think about it. He was like, man, I don't need a blanket. Maybe it's at my feet. I don't have socks, so my feet are rubbing up against my shoes. Makes sense, bro. Your feet sweat. You rub the skin off your feet. Now your feet hurt, bro. You need socks. I took my socks out and gave them to buddy, bro. You know what I mean? So now it's like, hey, let's get these socks. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna be long-winded about it, but let's go ahead and get these socks. The registry will be in the comments. Come on, man. Let's make a difference for these people, man. Hey, I have no problem coming to your state or your city and doing it for you too. So if y'all want to do that, I can bring it to you. Let's go ahead and do it.
Drop off and delivery.
We can drop off and deliver. We can take care of packages.
Speaking about we didn't talk about David.
David, we did not talk about David. Did he not drop the message? I heard people was upset because he didn't drop the message.
No, he said he ain't dropping the message.
So what was the point of the walk? I don't know. I didn't really keep up with David like that. But when he hit Florida, he hit our city, bro. And when he hit our city, he hit Derry Beach, Boynton. He walked straight through our pipeline to get the money.
What are you talking about?
The hurricane.
My dog said a hurricane.
No,
No, not the hurricane, cuz.
Was
Not the hurricane, cuz.
the hurricane? What that?
But
Basically, who was walking.
no, don't call me basic, bro. The man ain't no J, bro. In y'all words, he called the man the J. He ain't no J.
I was
So
that
what-
why you said it up.
He called him a
Basement.
basement.
Ow!
Called him a
I ain't
basement.
heard that in a minute.
Nah, bro. So basically, what he did was that he started walking from Pennsylvania.
He don't look like a basic.
Because the man walked, bro. He walked from what, Pennsylvania?
Oh, he did the Forrest Gump.
Bro, he walked. Bro, you ain't no better, bro. You ain't no better. I'm gonna say the Forrest Gump.
Oh yeah.
Bro, the only difference from him and Forrest Gump, though, bro, is like God told him this, bro. Forrest Gump said he just got up and said,
That was God.
he didn't say God told him. He didn't say God told him.
He said God told him to do it.
Nah, he said he just got up and wanted to rain. He started raining.
God told him
Nah,
to do it.
hey, research
God
department.
said he got a message.
Yeah.
Yeah, research
Well,
department.
yeah.
God.
people.
God.
That nigga said he about to drop an album with off wood.
Bro,
Oh, that was David.
Nah,
That
that
was
was
David.
Drop an album with
What?
I didn't.
Look for it. What?
Check him out.
Coming
On
soon.
his sound.
I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. I'm
He's
not.
on the inside of the No Limit old school CDs.
Listen, that's all this was. cuz.
Coming up next.
Listen, God got a message, but you
Yeah.
gotta get the mixtape.
You got
That's
to.
really what's going on. That's the vibe that I'm getting.
From David.
That's really. I feel like because he made a valid point.
So who is David though? I still don't know.
So I'm gonna tell you.
Oh
I know I still think he's a hurricane.
yeah, he said he walked straight through the pipeline. Hey, this is a hurricane.
He walked from Pennsylvania to Miami.
Yeah, literally.
To Miami.
And he didn't take handouts from anybody. He
I
didn't
mean,
let
you got
anybody
niggas
give him
taking
that.
pictures of him all down the highway and
bro.
shit.
Yeah.
He had a step counter.
A what?
A step counter. Step counter.
Ain't no basic got no step.
No, they got the thing now where
What's
you
that?
be walking, it be coming up.
Oh, it's step counter.
Yeah,
This nigga killed me.
you know.
Bro, I missed the whole thing, bro. I was like, bro, yeah, no step count. I'm like, bro, what the hell is a step counter? I ain't know what that
They
was.
got an app, man. They got the little step counter thing, and as you walk, it's supposed to pay you. So I just wonder if he gets some.
Didn't he say he don't take no money?
No, he didn't take anything
No
from
money, no
anybody.
food.
No food. He didn't take anything. Because people from where we from, people was kind of getting kind of mad at me. Like, yeah, man, I just leave it over there. I'm gonna leave it by the trash can. Like, nah. What's the difference from me going to get it? I mean, knowingly, I'm going to get it from the trash can, but nobody else knows. He was like, that ain't the point of me doing the whole walk. I mean, when I was watching the man, bro, from a spiritual standpoint for him, bro, it made sense. But when he got to
how he eating it, he got bread.
he was finding stuff out of
You know, basically gonna be that home.
yeah, he was finding stuff out of like trash cans and stuff.
but
From Pennsylvania to Miami. And when he got to Miami, he was supposed to give the message that God gave him, the whole reason why he was doing this thing.
and he couldn't think of the message by the time he got
Nah,
I'm saying. I thought they was a hurricane.
I
You know what I'm saying?
You
So now
definitely did.
y'all break.
See
Just
now,
a great faith walk by him.
and that's what I'm saying. I'm cool with that. If he would have kept it,
Listen,
if he would have
everybody can have their own beliefs, what they want to have.
all right,
As long as I can have mine.
and that's fine. And this is my thing. It was a great faith walk until he started talking about the music. When he started talking about the music, I'm like, bro.
Jason said he was the message.
He really was talking about. I thought that was y'all just see.
No, niggas really believe he was sent by God.
Yeah,
He
The walk.
walked from Pennsylvania to Miami and he had a message.
Oh,
So
he
he
trying
was-
to be album coming soon. He just dropped publicity stuff.
no, but he never. But that's the thing though. He never asked. He never
Bro, some
came
people
out.
get so
He never
mad.
told nobody.
Some people so mad right now that we saying this, you don't understand.
For real?
He
like,
only.
We disrespecting God right now. You don't
It took 2 weeks.
That was his
Before-
name, David.
David, nigga, that's David. That's in the Bible.
In the Bible.
It took. Bro, y'all crazy, man.
What?
It took 2. It took 2 weeks before people actually caught on. He was walking for a whole 2 weeks before people actually
What- so what
started.
he got-
At first he said it wasn't about nobody. He was just walking for himself.
Nah, I think he always said it was about
Nigga,
Jesus.
listen, bro. He said he was just walking, and then when people started noticing, God seen that he can send a message.
I don't believe that.
I'm
Research,
But what I'm saying-
research department. I don't believe that. Jason, you seem like you know a lot, bro. So
But this what I'm saying though.
I'm not saying I believe it. I'm just saying.
If he had the
what he
mixtape
said.
out,
Oh,
Yeah, no, I'm just saying, people, you know, whatever people want to believe it, that's cool. I can feel how I feel about it.
is the mixtape already done? This is what I need to know.
I feel like it is. 'Cause that
Is the
long ass
mixtape
walk-
already done?
bro, that long ass
Then
walk,
it's
you can't tell me he ain't had no beats in his head.
Now, if somebody, you know what I'm saying, pulled up on me like, why you need to make a hot mixtape? I got these tracks. You know what I'm saying? When you finish walking, we're gonna go ahead.
Stop
and
that by him.
Yeah, yeah.
I got
That's
you.
why I'm about to walk his ass to Zaytoven.
Bro, listen. Like, this is my thing though. Like, if that shit
I'm
with
going
Jason,
with the Metro Boomin right now.
if
bro.
you said that was a part of your thing, then cool. We really don't know what you was walking from, but when you say, I mean, what you was walking for, but when you say you got a message, bro, come on, bro, you gotta give people the message, bro.
He
You
ain't give
can't.
out the message.
No, he said it.
He said he wasn't giving out the message.
He
bro.
said he's not at all.
He said the message is too dangerous. No, I'm
It's
telling
too,
you.
I saw it.
He
Go
said
ahead.
it
I
was
saw
too
it.
dangerous. People could take the message and
It ain't copywritten. He said it ain't copywritten. or none of that. Yeah.
I got to go back and do this the right way.
But the music.
So
But
he
you can
did-
get the
so-
music though.
So he hit
Did he
them.
not say that in the same
Yeah,
breath?
the music.
Don't leave that out. He did say these is his
Yeah.
words, so y'all can't crucify us
But then
and
what
say
I'm saying,
nothing. This is this man's words.
it sounded like he just did a Brett Favre. He just did the Brett Favre on them folks, man.
Hey
You
man.
know? He
got
probably
all
gave the message.
He
He got all
he
these
need to get
followers.
on social media right now. Dave, all he gotta do is Dave.
Dave. You hear me?
On Instagram at DAVID Dave.
Dave.
Yeah,
That nigga get a million
Yeah.
right now.
bro. I mean,
But
he
he
don't
don't
get all
want
that
that.
now.
But see,
But see, I think this is the go ahead.
I was just about to say, I just think, you know what I'm saying, if he set it up that way, that just sound like a real deal.
This is what I'll do if I was Dave, but I'll get an OnlyFans and make a bitch have to subscribe to my OnlyFans to hear the message. Just subscribe. I'm gonna
But
say
you
the message.
got
Subscribe to
You
my
can make your
OnlyFans.
own website.
Subscribe to
You ain't
my
gotta pay
OnlyFans,
on
bitch.
OnlyFans.
Whatever.
Just make your own website and do that.
Come holler at me.
I'm gonna tell you what I think the angle is going now. Could be wrong, but everybody say their piece. I'm gonna say mine. It's just me. I think it started out and it ended how he wanted it to, as far as a faith walk for him to prove that he can do it through Christ. Through Christ, I can do all things. I think that's what he was trying to prove to himself. Cool, no problem. I think everybody else blew it up to something different. He never walked to that beat. He just continued to walk for whatever it is he was walking for. Now, hold on. Now, wait, I'm just saying. Now, once he's seen where it's going as far as media, now is where he makes his money. Now is where he's going to do a website, or he can do music, or he can do interviews. He can charge for all that stuff because I never did that or part of my walk. This is me now, David, doing everything else, getting money off of this and doing this kind of stuff. I never got money off of the walk. He never took anything from anybody. It's a cool Diddy bop. Don't get me wrong. He Diddy bopped it right. Don't get me wrong. That's what I was looking at it as. You do it the right way because that's why you started. Through all things, I can do through Christ. And that's what he did. And he showed that's why he didn't take anything from nobody. He didn't take any money, no food, no nothing from nobody. And he did that.
He did the real deal for us Gump in real life. In real life. He did the real deal for us Gump.
People don't understand the world, man, and it's crazy.
So go ahead, tell me. Because he be talking to me. Yeah, I mean, I know him. We done been doing this for so long. When he say people, and right after I get done talking, and then he got a point that's so valid, and he say, you know what's wrong with people? And he say people, but he might as well just say people. I know it. Bro, I know it. I just got done talking. And now you got a magnificent point. But go ahead, but he ain't talking about me. But go ahead.
Go ahead, Magneto.
Go ahead. Go ahead, bro. I'm gonna say, go ahead, bro. You got. I'm gonna go ahead and be fine. You got enough money? I hope you forgot your point. Go ahead.
No, man, but it's just so what he did is gonna garner him a lot of power.
Of course.
Because of what he did and sacrifice, dedication.
It shows a lot about him.
What that shows is when you put this kind of energy in the universe, you will reap something from it. People think, but people are going to attribute this to something invisible in the sky that's pouring down all of these so-called gifts, but that's not what it is. And that's not even what the Bible tells you it is if you read shit. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. Yeah. But people are attributing this to him, saying he believed in this thing, and that's kind of the problem I have with it, man. Because you got to understand how
Squeaky Chair. That's gonna be your new name, Squeaky Chair. When you come, your name gonna be Squeaky Chair.
Understand how the world works, man. Discipline, sacrifice. Even the story in the Bible, Jesus is a story about sacrifice.
Yeah,
these stories are allegories to tell you how to get things out of the world.
Man, come on, break it down, Trey.
You know what I'm saying?
In
order to get something you never got, you got to give up something.
Right.
This is how the world works.
You got to be willing to give up everything.
That ain't been more relevant to me, boy.
But that was what I was gonna piggyback on that too, just like the Rastafarians say the I and I. So if he said God told him, you know what I'm saying, he was God of his life, so he told himself that what he wanted to do.
I ain't got no problem with David. I got no problem with people
putting him on the pedestal.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah. I mean, but like I say, I keep joking, but like Favre Gump, like how Favre Gump, he was
I think that every time you say his name, it made me laugh.
Like when he was on the thing, he quote unquote invented the smiley face shirt. From you know what I'm saying? He's supposed to quote unquote invented something else and gave all these other people these different inspirations just by him being disciplined enough to stand on his journey. And you know what I'm saying? I'm joking, but like that's real dope. If that man really walked from Pennsylvania to Miami,
yeah.
I mean that in itself.
And technically, if he dropped a CD right now and he called it The Message, he ain't lie.
He didn't lie because he said he got a message. That's why he got to go back and get it copyrighted.
Yeah. So
he got to go back and get it copyrighted.
So should people be upset if that's the message?
No. I mean because
they pushed him to that. He never said that.
This not real life. This what this man did.
Right.
And it was fucking real.
The man said God told him to walk to Miami first. And then, you know what I'm saying, somewhere down the line from the story that y'all gave me and told me, the message came after that. You know what I'm saying? And so it's like, okay.
No, I think I don't know when he actually started talking about the message. I don't know, but I know the whole point of him finishing in Miami was to give a message, and people were waiting for the message. And then when the message was supposed to come, he said he can't give it because he needed to copyright it first.
Because he got to get
people
the
can make
Miami
money off of
I
it.
got too much buzz.
He was
right
already
now.
in Miami though.
I got
He
too much
said
buzz.
it's in Miami.
I can't drop my mixtape
That's what I'm
right
saying.
now.
But then that's what I'm saying. He couldn't get the right producers. He was trying to
like,
get up
just
there.
chill. Everybody on my dick.
You
Just
feel?
wait.
I'm in the 305,
This shit
man.
finna drop.
I'm in the 305, man.
Just chill.
I feel like
I'm down there with everybody.
But it was people where we're from. People where we're from, like you said, that'll watch this and get mad at what we're saying. Like, no, because you did, and that man never said none of that. He never, I mean, and he kept saying on that same video where he started talking about the music and copywriting the message, and he couldn't say it because people can make money off of it and all this other kind of stuff. So he said he didn't want to talk. Even if he's going to say a speech, he's smart. He don't want to put it out there so YouTube and everybody else can dub it millions and millions of times and he make no money off of it. I get it. It makes sense. Whatever it is, it makes sense. Copyright it so every time somebody says it or something like that, they got to pay you. He's smart.
He sound like an independent rapper right now. He sound like an independent rapper.
Definitely does.
You know what I'm saying?
He definitely does.
I mean, even if it's supposed to be a full blown message, I'm pretty sure, like how we were talking about them big time pastors and stuff like that. I'm pretty sure some of their stuff you can't just, you know what I mean?
Oh no, like
what the fuck message was supposed to come from this nigga? Who the fuck? What the fuck this nigga was gonna tell us people?
Oh, God gave it to him for what he said.
Get the fuck out of here, man. That's the shit.
Sure don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
And
God gave it to him.
Magnito is
God did.
mad about that.
Yeah, bro. So you don't believe it?
No.
You don't believe it at all?
No.
What do you believe?
No. I believe that David walked from Pennsylvania to Miami and somewhere he got a message. And now he's trying to capitalize off the message. And I think that's what it is. Nike.
I think the message he got is he realized, damn, bro, people really.
Yeah, I blew up off this.
People really fucking with this.
I blew up off this.
I can capitalize off this shit.
I feel like that happened in the middle. I feel like that happened towards in the middle. And when he realized that, he was like, you know what? But I'm gonna stick to my guns. I ain't gonna make no money off of this. I'm still gonna not take nothing. I'm gonna finish this out. And I'm gonna finish it. But when I get done, I'm making my money off
but
of
then
this.
what I'm saying, if Creflo Dollar, TD Jakes be the executive producer of this message,
He made it.
you know what I'm
He
saying?
made it.
If they behind it, if they behind the scene like Suge,
I wouldn't be surprised. I wouldn't be surprised if he was. I wouldn't be surprised if he was.
You know what I'm saying? Joel Osteen and one of them like
Wouldn't
that right
be
there.
surprised.
If you feel like they back him and he started, he do a church tour.
Man,
He gonna do all that.
why he all he gotta do is
He
go
gonna
down
be the
to
new Trayvon Martin daddy. On
Ooh.
every tour, everywhere.
Everywhere.
All over.
Troy, you going a little too hard.
Listen, bro, I'm just keeping it real. You can call me what you want. This
Call
nigga
him
on the fucking world tour.
Yeah, to talk about his son to get the message out. Troy, you don't feel like that man was doing that? I'm gonna tell you this though. He was on Black Ink and he got a tattoo of his son on his chest. I mean, I don't feel like he had to go on Black Ink for that. I was like, oh, you gotta check that.
But that was free.
I doubt
Yeah, it was.
it. It was free.
I mean, you got to think about it. If you, instead of me paying, look, and then look, like we said about publicity.
You're right.
Look
I
how
take
much
that back.
more money.
You see how he reeled me into that evil over there, bro? I ain't want to be in that.
Look at that.
You reeled me into
into that evil.
You reeled me into that. I don't believe that man did that. I don't believe that.
I did what I said he did. I ain't said he did.
You said
I
the
just
man
said
went on the
the
tour.
man on the world tour now.
But all the parents go on the tour to talk about their kids and what happened to their kids. All of them do.
Bro, I'm
Name
not
one,
trying
like you do me. Name one parent that didn't go on the
I'm not
tour.
trying to do that, nigga. I'm just telling you, me personally.
So you ain't going on no tour?
Fuck no, I ain't going
To
to
spread your message on, to spread the message?
Listen.
You gotta go on the tour to spread them message.
First of all, if that was my jit, I can't go on tour in Zimmerman out here.
Right. That'll be a
So you
problem.
going to jail?
Listen, you murder my jit?
I'm just asking.
Look at that face, boy.
Where you did that? I'm just
Murder
asking.
my jit, bro. It's over for me.
I ain't just asking.
You better hit your bubbly thing and be quiet. Topic.
I feel like as a man, I don't respect you if you just allow that to happen to your
You
jit.
know, I feel you. Or try some course of action. I mean, try to do something.
I'm sorry, that's just how I
Run
feel.
down on him or something.
That's how I feel.
I mean, at least try to run down on him. I mean, I give you
I
that.
had another black person tell me, "Wow, you talk all this crazy. You know what I mean about Zimmerman? Like, nigga, that ain't my son."
Yeah, that is true. That is true. I mean, that's why I never got on anybody when they be like, well, you go kill black men, but you don't go kill them. I'm like, bro, they make them people jig. You know what I'm saying? They might not even feel that way about that situation.
Bro, I hate how people so fake. Nobody cares about people. If it ain't your friend or family, you don't know this nigga. You don't really give a fuck.
And they lightweight don't
I
care.
don't really give a
then,
fuck. You
bro.
can fake care all you want.
People
Lightweight
lightweight.
with that bullshit.
Yeah, people lightweight don't care then too. Depending on who it is.
True.
Yeah,
I'm just saying, if they're not connected to you in any kind of way, then stop acting like you really care, bro.
Well, you do have people out there that do protest. They protest with people that they've never met because they have a situation that they've been through. You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Niggas
that's
might care
something.
for a good 2 weeks.
But they still went out there.
I give them 3.
But they still went out there and stood for it though.
Listen, I'm not taking nothing away from nobody. I'm just speaking the truth. Am I lying? If I'm lying, just tell me.
Basically,
I'm
he
just
said
speaking the
is-
truth.
Basically, what he said, what I'm saying is right. Fuck what y'all talking.
God told
I'm not
me.
saying you're not.
God told me to say this.
I'm not saying you're wrong.
God told me that this is what I need to be saying right now.
I'm not saying you're wrong, but it's just the truth.
I ain't saying it wasn't true for you.
And then you want to.
What? Go ahead.
You see at the end of your movie, they yelled out your girl, Brianna.
Oh, you talking about
Brianna.
what you talking about? Hey, what movie you talking about?
The woman.
Yeah, The Woman King. Yeah, man. I had mixed emotions about The Woman
Let's
King.
talk about it, man. How you feel about it, man?
I
You said you
didn't.
wanted to see it, you done to see
I
it.
mean, I thought it was going to be very.
I
I thought it was going to be very empowering, which it was, for women. But it was a lot of black women slaughtering black men.
Yeah, black man was the enemy.
I'm talking about slaughtering
Wasn't
them,
black
bro.
man the enemy in the movie?
The black men, this tribe, you can call it whatever tribe it was or whatever it may be, bro. They were slaughtering.
Did I not call that out?
You did before the movie even
I
came out,
thought it was supposed to be about like the colonizers or something like that.
bro. They wasn't killing no white people,
Oh man.
boy. They were killing black people.
I'm glad you told me.
Bro, they were killing black people, bro. I'm talking about, man. I mean, but the thing about it, what they didn't take away from the actual story, like the tribe that she was the queen of, they were known for that. They were known for, if we come to town, bro, we that. Like you do not.
but it's just like they ain't got no choice if you in Africa from Africa and you fight Africans.
Nah, they was known to be vicious. Them women from that tribe.
Oh, they was.
Bro, they was like really like eating your young type people.
They were
they were vicious, bro.
They were like the Popeye when you take Popeye to the big lady that you know what I'm talking about, Popeye. You know what I'm talking about? Back in the day, and the big lady be beating up on Popeye and Pluto until Popeye get the spinach and he gotta. Y'all know what I'm talking about?
Ah, man.
You don't be no Popeye.
Ah,
I see
man.
Popeye. I don't like my face.
Popeye, man. They was the big one.
But no, it's you threw me off the Popeye.
Well, you were talking about y'all was just talking
But
about.
no, with Woman King. No, I really had high hopes for the actual movie because
I listening to me, bro.
because I wanted
It's fucking programming.
I wanted the woman empowerment for our young black women. You know what I'm saying?
Can I please ask you a question? And don't hit me with the what is women empowerment exactly? What is that?
Showing women that they can do any and everything they want to put their mind to.
What does that mean?
Fuck them up. You know what to say.
No, I do.
What do you mean?
What does that mean? Any and everything they put their mind to.
Whatever it is that they set their mind to, whatever that looks like. I don't know. I'm not a black female. I don't know. Whatever that is they put their mind to, they can do it. If I plan on and I want.
And this
if I'm blessed with one.
what is women not doing right now? Women doing whatever the fuck they want to do today.
Right, but some women don't feel like they're empowered to do it. That's all it is. So long as you are empowering them to be whatever it is that they want to be. That's
Do
it.
they feel like they're not empowered to do it?
A lot of
or do
them
they just
do.
want to live a more modest life?
If they did, they would have made a movie called Woman King. Ain't that what it's called? Woman King?
Or is that just programming to try to get women to act a certain kind of way?
However you want to say it, however you want to put it. It's empowerment, bro. Empowerment to make them feel however they want to feel. They're empowering them to feel that way. So if they want to empower them to go out and slaughter black men,
Empowerment.
that's what they're doing.
Programming.
Did I
You
not
think
just
they
say
want-
however you want to place it or put it? However you want to say the word, bro.
Yeah.
Programming. I say empower. They're empowering them to do whatever it is they want to do.
Well, empowerment and programming are two different things, guys. You guys are not saying.
Yeah,
the
you're
same.
right.
But
What you think?
Huh?
What you think?
I ain't seen the movie yet, and I wanted to go see it, but and then it made, like I said to me, it's like okay. The killing the black dude thing is like, all right, okay, yeah, you in Africa, you fight Africans, so okay, but I want to, you know what I mean, do some research on it because I definitely thought from the previews and all that type of stuff, it was gonna be something like, you know what I mean, like them talking about like they was the one of the only tribe that fought the colonizers or something like that because they.
But they did have some of that stuff in their story though. The movie wasn't about that though.
I mean, it's just like the next time.
You know what I mean? Like they had some of that type of stuff in there. They were known to be savages, bro. And I think that was the whole woman empowerment of it. Like
I don't think it was a coincidence that they picked that tribe to make a fucking movie about it.
Because of the way that they were.
Yes.
I mean, they were savages, bro.
The real life.
Cause you know, bro, we watch the documentaries and stuff like that. If you go back and watch how they used to run through villages, bro, like they ran through villages, bro.
Like 300 style.
Yeah. Run through. Go through your trap, take over your trap.
Give me the loot.
Walk through your trap, take over your trap. Like that, bro. Like they're serious. So I mean, I don't know. I'm not a filmmaker, so I ain't gonna be like, oh, they could have did this. I don't know what they could have did. I'm just telling you what I got out of it. And the way that I seen it was like, bro, they leveled up. They just
Woman King. Just the name of the movie already rubbed me the wrong way. You see what they like? You don't see what they're trying to do. Why you want to call a woman a king?
I really feel like you
Why
could
you
say
don't
woman
feel
queen.
content in your position as the queen?
But
why you want to fucking be the king now?
After watching the movie, bro, it makes sense because it was,
tell me I'm tripping.
I can clearly see both sides of the argument here, and I'm enjoying it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, like, and then at the same time too, being that I don't work in the film industry and stuff, I know there's a lot going into marketing.
I didn't get into that part of it. Yeah, but go ahead.
And so it's like woman and king together like that right there. It's already gonna heighten some excitement. You know what I mean? Because like you said, even if you know what I mean, just you hearing that, it done rubbed you the wrong way. But it done heighten you up like, I want to do some research to figure out what the hell going on. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, that's a good point.
And then on your end, you're like, okay, I feel like that's an empowering term to show women that they are equal to the king or something like that.
Right.
So it's like, okay, I can see both sides.
Bro, just leave women alone, bro. They don't need to be empowered. Women are fine, bro.
But no,
They don't need to be led by the media. You know what I'm saying?
They
It does destructive things to women. They give them low self-esteem. They do feel they're inadequate.
Now that I will say.
The media is terrible. Like, I hate how they cling on to the shit now because, it seems like it's a good message. So now we want to fuck with the media when they've been fucking with y'all for the longest. You know this is a fucking trick.
The real
Stop listening to
empowerment.
these people.
The real empowerment is supposed to come from the home anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, from your
From
family.
your family.
This is what the fuck going to empower you.
Like,
Now that you feel like you don't need a family.
Look at T.
what up, T? Yeah. I see you.
Him and my aunt, bro, are like this.
Yeah,
bro.
man. What?
She would come to Minnesota, not call me.
I go pick her up from the airport.
She will call him to come pick her up from the airport. Wouldn't call me.
Man, with me and T.
She like, I don't need Lilo. I don't need that.
Yeah,
I'm good.
We're good.
I'm already in the apartment. I'm good.
We're good. I just see you when you get here.
I see you
If we here.
Go call me them. I don't know where you at. Go call me and your mom them.
She done love everybody. She done
Right.
love everybody.
I'm glad you got a chance to come on and see Lilo, man. Yeah,
But-
get a chance to. Cause we came. You were super busy though, man. I ain't get a
Oh,
chance to have
when
you
they
come
all
out and
came
see it.
down for Mimi's birthday.
Yeah,
What
yeah.
came
So,
up, brother?
let me ask you this before we go. I do want to ask you because you have been in the film industry a lot. How do you feel about programming? Do you feel like programming is being pushed a lot, or do you feel like that
this is a great person to ask.
any programming is being done right now?
I mean, everything is programming. I mean, if you go back 1,000 years when people had their own particular role, you know what I'm saying? They were programmed to do these certain jobs, you know what I'm saying? When you go to college, you know, and you pick a major that you want to be fluent in and do things like that, you're programmed to do things a certain way that the business does it, you know what I mean? And all these things are different programming, so to speak, you know what I mean? Even though it's some knowledge behind it, but when you got somebody who's overseeing and making sure that things stay corralled like animals and stuff like that, that's programming. When, like how you were saying, how like now you freer and you think differently, you feel different ways about things, those are some of the things that they want to dial down. You see what I'm saying? And at the same time too, just like on Troy end, he's very militant, it seems, you know what I mean? So certain things gonna trigger him in a way that make him go out of the norm in his thinking, just because he can see how the control and the quote unquote programming is in place. Just like with bail system, right? And going to school. That came from way back in the day when people worked in the mines and after slavery, where the majority of men were doing the physical labor, and they lived in these small towns or whatever like that, and they would have either the horn or the bell, just like at church, where that thing rings. And you can, and
we woke up to a bell. We moved to a bell.
That's
Every time
right.
the horn went off,
you had to
knew
move.
what we need to be.
Exactly. So now that's programming without telling you. You know what I'm saying?
We knew what we were supposed to be.
You go to school. You know, okay. Soon as this bell ring, first period. Then there's gonna be a late bell that's gonna ring, so I need to be in the room by that
time to chill.
Yeah,
I got a little time to post up,
then,
say something to it real quick. You know what I'm saying? You hear that first bell, like I got a couple minutes to get up.
You hear that second bell,
take off to the right. Cause you know she's gonna let
all now.
But
yeah, and then so when that started being implemented, then that transitioned into adulthood, into the factory workers, into the coal miners and things like that. Well, like I say, that bell or that horn, whenever it blew, it not only told them workers that they need to get to work, but at the same time too, it let the whole town, everybody around knew about this bell or this horn system. And even if you didn't work there.
So I guess my question is to go from, I guess my standpoint from it is that not something that's been happening for time and time again, like you just said. Right. So now I'm just going off of what you said with Troy's mindset as far as the militant part of it. When he sees it, he calls it out. You know what I mean? This is what it is. This is what I see. You know what I mean? So my thing is like my standpoint from is like, bro, they've been doing this. You know what I mean? Like, and like you said, it might have been a bell.
Yeah.
It might have been this. It might have been that. It's just now social media is big. So all they're doing is hopping over social media.
You don't understand how easily people can be controlled.
I do understand that.
Yeah.
I do understand that. I do get that too. And I think what it is for me is that I'm not we're free thinking,
and that's more powerful than money.
And that's what he said. And that's why people like us,
right,
bro, we good without it.
Yeah.
We're awesome with it, but we're good without it. You know what I mean? Right. So we're free thinkers, bro. And when you think freely, that is something that they try to control. So I think that's why I don't get so up in arms with it, because I feel like you always say, bro, I feel like everybody thinks like that when they don't. And you be like, no, they don't think like that. They think like this. Right. I'm like, bro, not everybody. No, because I'm talking from me and like you, because I know people like you and like you. I mean, so you know what I mean? So it's hard for me to say that.
The majority of the people are really affected by this program. That's the shit that make me mad about it. Because just because you not, and maybe other people who are maybe smart enough or grew up in an environment to where they were able to learn outside of that
Mhm.
and not get affected as much by some people who that's all they got.
See, and then go to controlling like with what I do now. You know what I'm saying? Like for me, it's very liberating, especially when people start to it click for them in either facet because I deal with hippie people, you know what I'm saying, and I deal with militant people.
You converted me.
On
You converted me to a hippie, bro.
On a daily basis. So I always see both sides of the coin, as they say, or both sides of the argument. But for me, it's like, okay, even in the food sources, we're gonna say 2 generations ago, you know what I'm saying? Like our grandparents and our great grandparents, all of them every year used to grow a garden. Somebody had chickens, somebody might have had goats.
True.
Like even over there where my farm is now, the old heads who in their 60s and their 70s, they come down there and they like, bruh, you taking me back to when I was a child and my mama and them used to have chickens.
They taught us this.
Yeah. And so, but you look at programming, it ain't back then, you know what I'm saying? You weren't gonna make no money in the supermarket.
That's what you had to do.
Well, no.
That's how the money came in the house, though, for most people.
Well, no, not necessarily. The money came in the house, but they wanted you to spend the money at the supermarket.
True.
So now you think about that and the food, you know what I'm saying, and the sustainability. I mean, they can make way more money if they tell us to eat collard greens, black eyed peas, bacon, fried chicken, you know what I'm saying? And these
They go back to what you said when you said breakfast. What's the first thing that come to your mind when you think of breakfast?
eggs, bacon, pancakes.
What I told you.
That's what he said.
Eggs and bacon, bro.
Yeah. And
That
so,
came from a marketing campaign.
right. I mean,
I was gonna give you your point. You brought it up, so that's why I want to give you your point. That's what he said last show.
Just like with milk. The whole marketing campaign we using athletes about milk.
Got milk.
But
That came, and that, you know what? It was the same guy who came up with the eggs and bacon commercial that came up with the idea to put Edward Bernays came up with the idea. He handpicked these doctors, and he said, "Oh, you know how they came up with the 7 out of 10 doctors?
Right.
Well, he handpicked 10 of them motherfuckers.
Right. The 7 out of 10 was his homework.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
7 out of 10 doctors say,
Bro, got milk was a
huge.
I mean, and if you look it up right now, it's a white chick who was in the Olympics. She got with a black doctor, and they were going against the medical board to try to take milk and dairy out the food pyramid because, like, it's just not good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It got a lot of pus, a lot of
especially nowadays, the way
I don't see
like-
how people was drinking just straight unpasteurized milk.
unpasteurized is the way to drink it. Want to drink that pasteurized shit?
Yeah, because with the pasteurized stuff in it, at least you got the probiotics and all the stuff that's good for your gut health.
That's killing all the shit once they pasteurize it.
Straight out the milk.
Yeah, I mean,
I was gonna ask you, have you ever milked a cow? That was kind of stupid.
no, I haven't.
For real?
Because look,
We went to. You ain't never been to what's the name?
Yeah.
Willie.
See, that's what I'm saying. I did, but I didn't. Like we was in there, they showed me the big cows, and we went all in there, and we snuck up in there, and like, you know what I'm saying, squeezed the teeth, and they were trying to skeet it, you know what I mean, playing and all that.
No, you let us do it.
See, when I was there, see, when I was there, we were there for like 2 nights because it was before the bowl game.
Oh, okay.
So
we was there for we rode snowmobiles and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, we did that, but I think we was on there for 2 days because you got to think about it. When it was bowl game season, we practiced to like what it was, New Year's Eve or the 23rd or something.
Yeah.
And then everybody would leave, go home, and then from wherever you went to spend your Christmas at, the next day, December 26th, you had to be at bowl game location.
Yeah. But no, I mean, I feel like with the stuff now that they was telling us back then, we have the research now. That's why, to go back to my point before, when you were saying people were more soft or whatever you were saying. What would you say they were?
Way more soft.
They're soft now. But I feel like people have way more access to knowledge, so they use it.
No,
right.
I do. I feel like, and when they use it to their advantage, somebody might be like, "Man, bro, we used to look over that. Why you
I just
going down there?"
I just
Well,
think like
bullshit.
They're just using it towards
It ain't
their
all
advantage.
knowledge. It's just information.
I just
You have a
think
lot of access to information.
Information ain't
true.
knowledge.
It ain't all
Well,
true. It ain't all true. It could be bullshit.
Well, we know now you can Google anything and it'll make you a point and it'll make my point too. So we can still have separate points. I know
That's
that.
why you got to think for yourself.
But that's because we grew up in the age where, you know, we knew exactly what fact was.
If you
Now,
believe in things that you don't understand, then you suffer.
yeah. Was that a song?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, did you say it?
I
figured
That's Stevie, man.
just think that, you know what I'm saying, we have access, but it's just too much lean on technology sometimes, you know what I'm saying?
Of
The more
course.
technology, the dumber you get.
Right. And see, yeah, no.
It ain't even no
It ain't
Because if you don't know
That's a
something,
direct correlation.
That's what I'm saying. Technology, right? Back to the food. Okay, chicken. You know what I'm saying? You still eat meat. I used to love hot wings. You know what I'm talking about? Before I really started getting into farming, I wasn't thinking in my brain like, oh, for me to get that 20 piece, oh, they
how
gotta
many
get
chickens?
Yeah,
Yeah, you told me that.
Yeah, and it just
About
Thank
20
you.
chickens for this 8 piece.
right, and then you think about it too. The knowledge to actually grow the chicken, harvest the chicken, and then know how to prep the chicken to cook it. Who, you know what I mean? That's only one generation away. You know, how will you lose all that from Atari to PlayStation 5?
Cause
You know
I'm
what I'm
gonna tell you how.
That's a real ass shit you just said.
Like how we lose how to really make some organic, real deal, what they used to call yard bud. How we gonna be able to know how to make some yard bud?
Is that what we had for Thanksgiving?
We had that yard bud.
We definitely did.
You know what I'm saying? But
we definitely. He showed me, bro. He showed me how to I saw the chicken when I pulled up.
yeah,
Chicken was in the cage.
yeah, well, it was
Chicken was kicking in the cage.
Yeah.
To chicken out the cage. Chicken wasn't kicking no more.
it
You know what I'm saying?
was a process in between.
He said,
now.
"Yeah, I ain't gonna tell it," but you know, he told me Jamal grabbed the legs. Chicken still kicking. You know how they said this phrase of because what did I say? I said, bro, why it's still running? I'm like, bro, why the chicken still running?
Yeah, I know.
And he said that. I'm like, damn, I guess I see it.
Yeah.
The chicken still running. You know what I mean? Finally caught it, got it. To my Jamal hold the leg, so I hold the leg. We processed the whole chicken. He teaches me how to do this, bro. You know what I mean? So I agree with you. How did we lose that process? But I feel like we lost that process because as we go through those generations, right? Each generation tries to show the generation before, the next generation, they don't want them to go through what they went through. So they don't want their kids out there, you know what I mean, pasteurizing chickens or whatever, or getting your own eggs or whatever. Is that what it's called? Harvesting. My bad. Harvesting your own chickens.
Yeah.
They don't want their kids doing that. So they take them to the market, and then they take them to the market, and then they teach them.
But see, that part right there, that whole take to the market, that's the whole programming part, because you don't know what's in that food that you eat from the market because you didn't grow it, so it ain't no telling what's in there that's negative. And so now you ingesting these things, and now we wonder why healthcare and stuff like that is one of the biggest businesses in the United States.
Oh, I agree.
Because if you look at the cycle, if there's no need for healthcare, then the business will go down, and they're not trying to change their scale to accommodate, or I guess you could say, accommodate to the likings of the lesser amount of people. You know what I mean?
I'll tell you just to be fact to what you just said. When you go to the market, right, and you get you a piece of chicken, what color is it?
You asking the wrong guy.
He don't go to the market and get.
Is you when you did eat, bro? I mean, it ain't changed colors since the last time you went.
Pink last
Bro, you
time.
be kidding me. I've never bought chicken before. I don't eat meat. Like, bro, you used to.
I thought you had something new.
No, I got okay. When you go to the market, usually when people go to the market, the chicken is white, pink, whatever you want to call it. When we harvest the chicken, what color was that chicken?
Oh, that was a black chicken. That was that AM Samama. That's some,
Chicken was black.
That was some exotic. I had to put my boy on that exotic. Wow, that
So that wasn't no regular chicken.
No, but I don't do things regular like that.
I ain't all eating exotic. My bad.
You could go
Bro, the chicken was
dog meat chicken.
Bro, the chicken was black.
Like,
bro.
that's the only chicken in the world. It's called the AM Samama. It's a Indonesian, basically, bird out the woods, what they call a game bird or whatever. And it's hypermelanated. So the feet black, the feathers are black, the skin is black, the meat is black, the beak black, the tongue black.
Tell me what happens to their feet when it get cold.
Remember when I came to see the chicken and the feathers?
Oh, it had the feathers. Oh yeah,
Bruh.
that turkey. Oh yeah, it got cold, and then some of
Crazy.
the chickens grow
Got
feathers
their
on their
shoes.
feet. Yeah,
Bro, it literally,
Yeah.
bro, the chicken literally grew feathers on his feet that went down over his feet.
Yeah.
They keep his feet warm.
Keep
Crazy
his feet
thing I
warm.
ever seen.
Yeah.
But hey, we're gonna go ahead and wrap it up, man. But if you want to get any of this knowledge, man, make sure you check my boy Lilo Jones out. Tell them how they can come and get in contact with you, man.
You can go on Instagram, Lilo LELO_Jones. Just go on Google or something and put in outdoor fresh farm. You know what I'm saying? No plural, no S, just outdoor fresh farm, and that'll show you what's going on. We got a lot of things coming up from the seasoning, the ashwagandha seasoning.
Yes, sir.
We having some events coming up.
Yep.
Last Saturday, I think we just did the mushroom class. Me and my boy Chris.
Look at my boy Threads. You know, my boy got the mushroom
got
shirt
the
on.
mushroom
You know what I mean? So
You
my
know
boy
what I'm
definitely
saying?
can get you right with the mushrooms.
You know, we did taught people how to make a tincture. He also taught me because I be learning too. You know what I'm saying? You never stop learning. That's what Mr. Murray always taught me. You know what I mean? That was my
Mr. Murray's a
teacher from
new
high
shout out
school.
to the noobs.
Yeah,
Mr. Murray's definitely a noob.
Oh yeah, all the way. He
Yes, sir, yes, sir.
he swagged out and he collected in his very own way.
With the handlebar, mustache.
Yeah, that's my dog. So he always tell me like that's a good attribute that I have about myself, that I'm always trying to learn and I'm always trying to give out knowledge. So yeah, definitely go on there. We got some music that about to come out.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying?
David. Okay.
Got the music. Hot mixtape. Hot mixtape. You know what I mean? I might call it the message. AKA David. You know what I'm saying? Okay. Just a message. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, it got a lot of good innuendos and wordplay with agriculture and just teaching about life in general. So man.
My boy definitely does a good job, man, with his wordplay, and he talks about farming, but he be riding, bro. And you got something that's coming up. I know it ain't set in stone yet, but you can definitely.
Oh yeah, hopefully in October or so we might have a little event. You know what I'm saying? People can come out, mingle a little bit, and then hear some of the stuff that we are gonna be putting out for this fall and winter. You know what I'm saying? Because we just trying to spread the knowledge, but at the same time too, make it cool. You know what I'm saying? So we won't be losing some of this knowledge from generation to generation, because a lot of these children nowadays, they got all this technology and they're becoming a lot more conscious of the ecosystem and their environment, especially with global warming being a hot topic. You know what I'm saying? Out there in the world today.
Definitely.
So, yeah. So if you want to connect, you can holler at Mal. You know,
definitely let me know. This is the person that I always share stuff with, man. Always shares videos, YouTube videos. Get a lot of my knowledge from. Now that I actually am a homeowner, I am going to get my own garden. So I can start harvesting. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I got a couple peppers from out of the garden the other day, so I keep some of those seeds, man. But thank you, bro. Thank you for coming.
Thank y'all for having me out here.
Always welcome, man, because you dropped some good knowledge on some things, like you said, some generational things that we should still be in tune with, and we're not. And you taught them to me, so I'm definitely gonna teach them to my kids.
I mean, just think about it like this right here. The queen who just passed away, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The vegetables and the things that they eat when they travel around the world, they grow them at home and they take them with them. When they go places, they're not eating no food.
Know that.
They're not eating that. And then the crazy thing, they're gonna make it even crazier. The same plants and the same fruits and vegetables that they're eating on the day, these are the derivatives from thousands of years ago. They just having them seed collecting and just starting to regenerate them seeds in the natural, like nature really do. So now all that old DNA and stuff was real before, all the chemicals was out there in the environment and in the soil and stuff like that. Man, they got that real deal. You see what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
They got they be talking about ancient grains and stuff like that. They got real ancient grains.
That should really make you feel like they live in the right way. But most of those bitches be ugly than the bitch. So that makes
But you gotta think about it though. She died at whatever age.
Hey, but if you look at most
She
of the
died at
royalty,
what, 90
what they look
something?
like, they don't even look human though, do
I mean, they be on some whole other ways.
it? You know what I'm saying? That wouldn't be the other shit.
Yeah.
It'd be the other shit.
I mean, because you got to think. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah,
the
I know what
mud
you mean. I
people,
know what you're
like,
talking about.
yeah.
I know what you're
We
talking
the real people of the environment of the solar system. You know what I'm saying? We the truth. You did what I'm saying? The truth.
Bro, this is why I go to this man garden
Like so.
every weekend.
Yeah.
I get this
about.
knowledge.
Royalty don't be looking too loud. Bro.
I mean, because you got to think about
That's
it.
supposed to be the royal blood. Like I don't really fuck with that.
Nah, but see, it's just that type of royalty. When you go to other places and you start looking at people with that melanin and stuff, you know what I'm saying? Them royalty people, they be looking. You be
They
like,
look a little
healthier. You mean? They are eating the best of the best. You know what I'm saying?
With that being said, man, make sure you check us out, man, at IHAQ Media on YouTube. We are live on IHAQ Media. Make sure you check my boy out at his YouTube channel as well. He gives you a lot of knowledge that he's giving right now on his YouTube channel.
Dropping every Sunday, 7 p.m.
Thank you.
Lilo Jones, ENT, my bad.
No, go ahead. Tell him.
Yeah.
One more time.
Dropping every Sunday, 7 p.m. Lilo Jones, ENT.
My boy. So yeah, man, make sure you check us out, man, on YouTube.
Zebby gonna come at the end of the
Yeah,
show.
tomorrow what I missed. I ain't even paying no attention to it. Because you late. You know what I mean? You late, but you my dog, though. You always show up because you my dog. We appreciate
You
you.
said Zebby the shirt?
See, why you had to bring that up? Why you had to bring that up? No,
I
I
just
just,
knew you had that Zebby shirt.
Quick jab, pop.
I keep forgetting, bro.
Man, that's cap.
I keep
You
forgetting.
need to put a reminder. You need to put a reminder in your technology.
And I hit him up and was like, bro, I'm gonna see your shirt this week. I was like, bro, I'm gonna see your shirt.
You want to use your technology to your benefit, and send my man his shirt.
So you know what? This is what happened when you're around your dogs. Like they really keep you on point, bro. Like I can't even hide that zip, and I ain't gonna lie to him because he know. I sent him a message like, yeah, bro, I got you this week. Nope. I went to Texas.
Hey, you just need to go ahead and.
Hey, but before we go, man, I keep scratching my hands. Bro, remember that big old the mosquitoes biting me on my hand at the farm yesterday?
But see, you
I feel
learn.
like a base over here, bro.
But see,
Oh yeah, tell me about
You done learn because he used to come out to the farm like this here with some boots on. Come on, I'm ready to work. No.
Oh, city block.
No.
Them mosquitoes be skipping. Boy.
Right, they like, oh, here comes the dog. We got us one day.
Yeah, I'm out there like this, bro. Like,
Look, I gotta pull herbs out the garden. Rub this on you, man. Rub this.
You talking about, bro? Go ahead and get this right here. Rub it on
Rub
your
it.
hands.
They ain't bite you no more.
No, they ain't biting no more.
You know what I'm saying?
Lemon balm.
Lemon
Yeah.
mint. Then I told him, I said, then put that right there in your pocket. They ain't gonna know.
Bro, I put it in my pocket when no insects come around me or nothing, bro. Like the man knows stuff. But I'm telling y'all, if y'all want that knowledge, man, make sure you holler at my boy Lilo. And before we go, make sure you get at that foot regalia as well for those shoes,
Yes,
like my boy always got.
Foot regalia for your sneaker needs.
Yeah.
Make
Foot
sure.
regalia.
And you're gonna be in West Palm.
West Palm, October 1st. Holler at me, the sneaker exit.
October 1st, my
If I
boy.
really fuck with you, I got a ticket for you.
Ooh!
You know he did.
No, you know what we're gonna do?
No, he did.
You know what we're gonna do? What
Y'all need to
raffle that off. Yeah, we'll raffle that off.
Yeah, they
We're gonna raffle that off.
Then
What?
they gotta do a sign up or something.
Bingo. We'll raffle that off. You want to come and get some of that free merch, man. And if you win that, because Troy did say he's gonna take some of my stuff. You know what I mean? I said that kind of low. If he does, I at least give him a shirt and say, you know what I mean?
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, just go with him.
So I can take it.
And it all be in one little small bag, bro. Ain't gonna be nothing crazy.
Look,
Just a couple shirts, couple hats. Nothing like that. But yeah, man, make sure you check us out, man, at Village Chill Apparel as well. And before we go, Mimi's I'm about to say Mimi's Closet. I got too much stuff going on. That's Billy's Closet. But Mimi's House, man, my nonprofit, make sure you check us out, man, with the blankets, hats, and socks. We are going to make this huge this year because it's supposed to be cold. So we want to make that difference. Be a part of that. You give me the blessings. I'll make sure your blessings continue on to someone else. So do that for me. We will have the registry up. I think Keish went ahead and dropped that in the comments. It probably went all the way up, but she'll drop that in there again so you guys can have that. Go on that registry. Get anything off of there, man. It comes directly to us, man, and we give that out, bro. We definitely give that out. We go to different charities, and we give that out to those people. Thank you again for checking us out, Lilo Jones.
Thank you, man.
Capital City Car Washing. for your power
bro,
wash.
because he'll never say nothing.
For
Bro,
your
I
power
be
wash
forgetting.
needs.
Capital City Power Wash. Can we have a contact? Can we have some contact information? Sugar don't never want to give us a
Look,
contact.
yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro, I got
They
you,
go ahead
bro.
and finish this up. We
Sure,
got something to
sure,
do.
Yeah, that
Put it
nigga
out,
be busy. That nigga be booked. That nigga be
Yeah,
going for
man.
free time.
Hey, man, we appreciate y'all for showing up and showing out, man. Always coming and talking to us, man. Y'all have a good rest of the week. We'll see y'all next Wednesday. Sure. Take us out, baby. We appreciate y'all, man.